Hello class, my name is Kevin Ward and today I'm here to inform you about changing the oil on your vehicle. To do this I'm going to talk about some of the safety issues involved, go into some of the tools that you might need, and lastly finish up with some of the steps for a basic oil change. Now keep in mind these steps are just generic in application, so when going to do your own oil change you want to look up the specific procedures that apply for your specific vehicle. So let me start off with some of the safety issues. Safety issues involved are going to be hot liquids, hot metals, and sharp or jagged points or metal edges on the vehicle engine itself. After you drive your vehicle, you don't want to do an oil change directly after that. You want to ensure you have adequate cool down time. I don't know if any of you guys have ever touched a hot barbecue or even hot metal itself, a hot pan on the stove. It's not fun. So you definitely want to alleviate that issue from the work being done. Usually I'll drive the vehicle, pull up into the house, and pop the hood up and let the air cool it off for about an hour or so. With the hot metal comes the hot oil. When you're taking the drain plug out, you don't want the hot oil to come all over your hand. So you just want to make sure that everything's cooled down appropriately so you don't burn yourself or injure anybody helping you. Lastly, the vehicle jacking. If you need to raise your vehicle for any reason, normally the small cars, compact cars, or cars with lowered suspension, they have to be raised to be able to do an oil change. So you want to make sure you have the right capacity jack and jack stand. You do not want to get under there without having a jack stand underneath your vehicle. In the event your jack, whether it be hydraulic or just mechanical linkage, fails, you want to have something else to support the weight of the vehicle while you're under there. Alright, next I'm going to some common tools you're going to find out that you might need. Starting off with a oil filter wrench, just a standard strap wrench. This is a Blue Point model. I like it just because the strap's very convenient. There's different models and styles out there that you'll find you can use. This is just the one that I like. Next you're going to have a socket and ratchet set. They come in, you can find either full sets, or they usually come in little tool kits you can buy at Walmart or any other auto parts store or hardware store. You want to find the right one for your drain plug. You definitely don't want to strip that bad boy out because it'll be a pain in the neck to try to get it on and off for the next time. Just a screwdriver. You may need it to pry on something or to lift something up. Standard tool set you can find these in. A good drop light or working light. Also maybe a sleeve you can put on to protect your forearm from the sharp edges or even the heat if you need to do your oil change rather quickly. As you see, I have some rubber gloves on. What this does is protect your hands from absorbing any oil or any other liquid that you may have underneath the vehicle. Alright, next we're going to the proper steps. Just like I said, these are just generic steps in basic form. The oil change is going to be, you're going to want to remove the oil cap first. That's going to help the oil drain out of the bottom. So you want to pull the oil cap off, then you want to get underneath the vehicle after you raise it and support it if you need to. Luckily I have an SUV, also a small car, so the SUV I don't have to raise, I just slide on underneath there. But so after you take the oil cap off, you're going to want to drain the drain plug. So take that plug off and it's going to drain to an oil pan if you need it. Fuck.